Hey everybody, welcome back to Vintage Motor Garage. I'm Chris, and this is episode 2 of the 1926 Model T project. Follow along as we're going to see what it takes to clean up the backrest and get ready to paint. So stay right there. Okay everybody, we are looking at the inside of the seat pan, and as you can see we have some surface rust. It's not too bad, there's really no holes as far as rust, so it's solid. A little bit crusty there, but we'll take care of it. Now the game plan is we'll knock off the surface rust and it will be treated with Rust-Oleum. So let's get started. We've got the inside of the backrest cleaned up now. Got all the loose rust and everything knocked off, and it's ready to be treated. Doesn't look too bad. But before we can treat it, we need to flip it over and sand the outside, knock off the old paint. Now that we have the surface rust cleaned off the inside of the backrest, we are one step closer to applying the Rust-Oleum rust reformer. But before we can do that, we've got to weld up these cracks. Now what I'm going to do, at the base of each crack, I'm going to drill a small hole that will prevent the crack from going any further. We'll drill that out, weld it up, and dress it down. Then we'll continue with the back part right here and get it ready for primer. We've got the metal cleaned up, ready to weld, and we've got it clamped where I want it. Now, I'm going to fill in that hole right there, and what I like to do is I got a brass, or rather a copper block, that I place behind the hole. If I can find it here. And you just fill that in. Then we'll go along and fill in the crack and move on to the next ones. And that's what it looks like from the back side when you use the copper block as your backing plate. Okay everybody, we've got these all welded up. Cracks are all fixed. Now we have to work on this piece right here where we got a spot of rust. We're going to cut that out and get it ready to weld. Okay, guys and gals, we've got the backrest looking pretty good. We've wire wheeled the inside, got all the surface rust knocked off. We sanded the outside. We've got the cracks up here welded and fixed. And we have the rest of the area down here fixed. Next thing we got to do is weld in these holes on each side. Okay guys, here's the backrest repaired and primed. So let's take a walk around this thing and have a look at it. Looks a whole lot better than it did. Now if you remember from previous videos, we had cracks all along the top up here. We had holes drilled in it. Those have all been welded, filled, ground, and filled in with a little bit of Bondo to smooth it out. I think it looks pretty good. Now if you notice, like in areas like this, you'll see pitting. I am not going to fix that, especially here, because a piece of wood is going to go on here where the upholstery is going to attach to, so we will never see that. Same for back here, just some pitting down here in the bottom. I'm not concerned with that because for a car this old, I think that's age spots for it. Now the primer I use for this, I like to use this Rust-Oleum Rusty Metal Primer. I like to use that because it goes on thicker and it's more durable than pretty much anything else I've ever used for a base primer. And it does a pretty good job. And now we're looking at the inside of the backrest. And if you guys recall from the previous videos, we used a wire wheel to go around and clean up the inside with the surface rust. We got it cleaned up pretty good. Do a little walk around here, get a good look at it. Again, there's the pitting. I'm not going to worry about that. Like I said, to me, on a car this old, this is just age spots. And I think the old guy earned it. What I use to treat the inside with is Rust-Oleum Rust Reformer. And like it says on the can, it converts rust to a paintable surface. Now I've had pretty good luck with this. It does make a nice surface to paint on. It also treats the rust, so it basically will stop it for a while. Turned out pretty good, I like it. Well, I think we've gone as far as we can on the backrest for now, so I'm going to end episode 2 here. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell down below for notification of my next videos. And I will see you next time right here on Vintage Motor Garage. Bye-bye.